Good morning, Shiloh Wildcats. All right, Miss Miller here to teach lesson 14-1 on describing and comparing by length and height. Okay, so remember, if you're measuring the length of something, it's when it's on the laying flat, so side to side. If you want to measure how tall something is or the height of something, it's when it goes up and down. So you as a person will be, what's your height? How tall are you? If you were laying on the ground, this way it would be, what is your length? How long are you? All right, so that's what we're going to talk about. Let's get going with our math.
Marta makes a cube train with 4 cubes. Is her cube train bigger or smaller than the crayon? Is her cube train bigger or smaller than the pencil? How can you find out?
Okay, first of all, I know that you probably do not have cubes at home and it wants you to make a cube train. If you are doing this at home on your paper, you could either use pennies or I'm using paper clips. So you could use paper clips or pennies, or if you have anything else that is the same length, just put them side by side so you can measure. We're going to do it on the computer screen, so you might not need anything. That's up to you. So Marta makes a cube train with 4 cubes. First, let's get out our cubes. Here is our cubes. Let's go with red. And she makes 4 cubes. She makes a train. So we are going to put together 4 cubes. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so we have our cube trains. The first question is her cube train bigger or smaller than the crayon? If we move, let me see this for a second. The way I put them, what do you think? I think they are equal or the same length as the crayon. What about over here with the pencil? Is the cube train bigger or smaller than the pencil? It is smaller. You are correct because it does not go past the edge of the pencil right here. If it doesn't go past it, it's shorter. If it goes past the point or the edge, it would be longer. And in this one, it is equal or the same. All right, and if you want to do it on your own paper, like I said, you can use paper clips, pennies, or anything else that is the same length and use 4 of them and find out which one is bigger or smaller. All right, good job, friends. Let's go ahead and flip your paper the hard flip and get ready for the video.
Length is the measure of an object from end to end. Are these spoons the same length? No, they are not the same length. An object is longer if it has greater length. Which spoon is longer? How do you know?
So look at these 2 spoons. Which one is longer? Remember, you have to look over here at the end of it. Which one goes further? They both start at the same spot right here at the end. If you can see where my mouse is circling, but then they go on and on and on. Which one goes further? Which one is longer? Think about it and let's see if you're right.
The top spoon is longer. The end sticks out farther than the other spoon. Height is the measure of an object from bottom to top. Are these spoons the same height? No, they are not the same height. An object is taller if it has a greater height. Which spoon is taller? How do you know?
All right, so this time they turned them so they're standing upright. Which one is taller? Remember, look at my mouse down here. Down here, they start at the same spot, but they keep going up. Which one goes up further? Think about it. Let's see if you're right. Which one is taller?
The left spoon is taller. The end sticks up higher than the right spoon. Marta compares the refrigerator and the chair. Is she comparing their height or their length?
Let's see. Think about that for a minute. Remember, if you are comparing length, it's going to be flat, like on the ground. If we are comparing height, it's going to be standing up into the air. So is she going to compare height or length on this refrigerator and chair? See if you're right.
She is comparing their height. Which is taller? How do you know? The refrigerator is taller. The refrigerator sticks up higher than the chair. When an object is not as long or tall as another, you can say it is shorter. What word would you use to describe the height of the chair compared to the height of the refrigerator? Why?
Let's try it.
Select length or height. Length.
All right, so if we
Length.
pick length, it shows the spoon. This word says longer. This wooden spoon is longer than the metal spoon. And this word is shorter. The metal spoon is shorter than the wooden spoon. So those are the terms that you would use. Let's look at what words we would use for height.
Height.
All right, if we're talking about height, right here, this chair is shorter than the refrigerator, and the refrigerator is taller than the chair. Same with the spoons. The wooden spoon is taller than the metal spoon, and the metal spoon is shorter than the wooden spoon.
You would use the word shorter. The chair is not as tall as the refrigerator, so the chair is shorter than the refrigerator. How does lining up the ends of the objects help you compare them? If the ends are lined up, you can look at the other end to compare the length or height.
Now you know how to compare objects by length and height.
All right, friends, let's get started. On your first two, they already did them for you as always, but we are going to do them together. Number one, you see two purple crayons. It says mark an X on the shorter objects. So remember, first what you could do is draw a line right here. This line shows that they are starting at the same spot. Now, which one goes further? Which one is longer and which one is shorter? They already told us this top one is shorter. Its end stops, whereas this crayon down below keeps going further and further. So this one is longer. The top one is shorter. Good job. Number two, the chairs. Draw a circle around the taller object. So remember, if it's going up and down, it's either taller or shorter. All right, we're talking about height. So which one is taller? They did it for you. All right, this brown one is taller than the green one. If you draw a line at the bottom again, you can see that they're measured up. Oh, my line's not perfect, but they're measured up at the bottom of the same. But which one goes up higher? All right, now flip it like a pancake. And we will do these ones together. Number three, you see two pencils. It says draw a circle around the longer object or underline the objects if they are the same length. So first, let's draw that line. My lines aren't very good. Oh, we're going to draw a line to show that they start at the same spot. Okay, so they start back here. Oopsie. Now let's see where they stop. Which one is longer? Which one is shorter? Does this one go further than this one? Nope. Does this one go further than this one? Nope. So I think they are the same length. If they end at the same spot, they are the same length. So we are going to underline our objects. Good job. Number four, same thing. circle the longer object or underline the objects if they are the same length. So I kind of like to draw this line to show that they start at the same spot. Now we're going to look at it. Which one is longer? Which one keeps going? The brown stick stops here. The green leaf stops here. Which one went further? Circle the one that is longer. If you circled the green leaf, you are right. Good job. All right, number 5 and 6. Mark an X on the shorter object or underline the objects if they are the same height. So height is when they're standing up, right? All right, so I'm going to draw my line at the bottom. So they start at the same spot. Now, which one goes further up? Which one keeps going higher and higher? Which one is taller? Which one is shorter? You marked an X on this one. You are right. This one is shorter. It does not go up as tall as this one. Good job. Number 6. Ooh, look at these rulers. This one's a little bit tricky. You have to think real hard. So they're going to start at the same spot. Now look up here. They don't look like they're the same height, but if I was in front of you, I could show you that if you take this ruler and you turn it all the way up to go right here, it will be the same height as this ruler. These are the same objects. This one is just tilted. So this one, they tried to trick you, but this one, they are the same height. So we're going to underline both objects. Good job, friends. All right, do the hard flip, go to the last page, and this one you will do all by yourself. I'm just going to tell you your directions. All right, for number 7 and number 8, you're going to look at the objects, mark an X on the shorter object, and draw a circle around the longer object. Or underline the objects if they are the same length. So mark an X on the shorter one, circle the longer one, or underline if they are the same length. That's number 7 and number 8. Number 9, draw an object that is shorter than the cube train. Remember what shorter means. Is shorter going to be up here higher, or is shorter going to be down here lower? And number 10. Draw an object that is the same length as the spoon. The same length as the spoon. All right. Good job. I hope that helped. As always, let Mom know if you have any questions, and they can reach out to me if they need my help. And you guys go ahead and get started and do good work on your math. Have a great day. Bye.